Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. I'm just fixing my camera here. How are you? I hope that you are all well. Today is, oh boy, what's today? I don't even know. I have no idea. Today's Thursday, so it is day 93 of the 100-day craft project, you guys. That's what today is. Okay, so, oh boy. Day 93. Day 93. There's 1 week left, you guys. 1 week. Let us pick out our dragon card for today. And boy, I am in need of one. So the card that I get, I can tell you, I can feel it. It's going to be meant for me because I am in need of a card today, you guys. I'm not even going to go into details, but I've had a very stressful day. Okay, this card is for me and possibly for you too. Strength. I told you this card was going to be for me, and boy, oh boy, am I ever in need of strength. So let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Sometimes we go through things that we can't elaborate on, and I can tell you that I can tell you that I was in need of this card. I was. Okay, Spinach Dragon, strength. Let's see what this meaning is. This friendly little garden dragon brings unexpected strength just when you need it the most. When you're feeling down and small, the spinach dragon lifts you up and fortifies you so that you can face any challenges with renewed vigor and confidence. Let this little green Hulk inspire you to tap into the self-empowerment waiting to be discovered. Thank you, Spinach Dragon. Let's read some of its notes. Field notes for the spinach dragon. Spinach dragons seek out ladybugs, not as food, but as scale cleaners. For some reason, aphids are a problem for this creature, so the ladybugs are welcome friends. It is a very useful visitor to have around as it loves to eat cut worms and other garden pests. That's so cute. I told you I was really feeling it today, and I needed that one, and that's a good card for me to get on my stressful day. You know, stressful day. Stressful. Okay, so hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. Thank you for waiting for me. I got to put the timer back on. I spent all that time on the phone, so I'm just going to do 25. That was my strength card put into action. Oh, boy. Okay, everybody's got stuff going on. It's the end of Mercury retrograde. I think that's what it is. I have a box of scraps here. I don't even really know what's in here. I'm just going to pull them out because of the fact that I don't have very many scraps set aside from the 100-day project. So I have to pull out of the bottom of somewhere, and I'm going to start with the closest thing I have. I don't even know. I don't know. But I did get a response on my page about the clusters. So let's make some of those, shall we? We shall. Okay. I don't know what I have there, but we're just going to go with that, and that's going to be plenty. Now, I have a bunch of scraps, so that's what you do with the clusters. It's scraps. Oh, I didn't give out my beautiful blessings, did I? I bet you I didn't. I'm going to do that but first, a few questions. So, somebody asked me about the snippets. This one was done on paper, remember? Paper. I did sew it. I sewed it right down the middle. The only reason I could not come back and sew on it was because this was on fabric, and I didn't put too much glue down on here. I only put little tiny dots, and the glue dries really fast, Fabri-Tac glue, so it didn't really bother my needle. On this one, I used the glue stick. So because I used the glue stick mostly, I had to wait for the glue to really dry before I sewed down. So it's been a few days, and I sewed down it today. And that's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on the back, so you can see it, and the front. And we're going to use that. So yes, you can sew on a paper snippet roll. You can sew on a fabric snippet roll. You can sew on paper, you guys. I'm going to probably sew on these little clusters. I'm just trying to look for a piece of paper here so I can get this started. Hold on one second. I knew I had a piece of paper somewhere. I did. Here. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Here. I got one of these letters. Let's use this. We can use this. It's no big deal. This is a kit in my shop. And you could use a plain piece of paper too, like a coffee dyed piece of paper or a piece of ledger paper. You could use whatever you want. You could also cut up a bunch of little squares. See, like I have these. This must have been from a project somewhere. But I can make my snippet on here and then just cut the size afterwards. We can do that too. So let's just start. I'm going to need my glue book. I set my timer and I'm going to get started. All right. I haven't made these in quite some time, so just forgive me if I need to work on things, but they're quite simple and quite easy. Here's my paper that I'm working with. Here are my scraps. Let me start. So I'm just going to take this. I want to take the whites off, or you could use your, I don't know where my thing is right now. Let me see if it's right here so I could see. No, it's not here. So you could take the inker and all ink all around there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to rip all around. Rip, rip, rip. Rip, rip. Like this. You could leave the corner square. You don't have to. I'm not going to. I'm going to take that and put it down. I'm going to put some glue on there. Now, I might sew mine. Whoopsie. I might sew mine. So, I'm going to put one here. I'm going to start there. And then, I'm just going to take some more stuff and put it on there. So, here's a red flower. This has a little bit of white on there, but I think I have a plan to cover it up. I'm going to just put this down. I am going to sew on mine, so I'm putting that down there like that. I like that look. So it's just like making a tiny little cluster on the page where everything is all on the same little circle. Here's some numbers. I'm going to put some glue on there, and I'm going to try that on there like that. And then I'm going to go over here and take this. This is exactly how to do this, you guys. And I'm going to put this, this is my base, it's a circle, but I'm going to keep this around there, so I'm going to show you what I mean afterwards. I have some tissue paper here. I'm going to take a piece of that, and I'll just glue up all around. And I'm going to put this down. So we're going to be able to see what's all on there. And this here, this has some numbers on it. So why don't we just put a little piece on there? It's a tiny little piece. I'll put a little piece. Let me get some. Where's my other glue? Oh, uh-oh. What happened to it? Here it is. It's laying down. It's laying down, you guys. I'm just going to put a little piece there. Just that. Just like that. Okay. So now, if I was done, well, I'm not going to do it yet. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll do one more, and then I'll show you what I would do. I'm just taking some scraps, you guys. That's all. Taking some scraps of some things, and in the colors that I like. Oh, here's a piece of wallpaper. We'll use that. We'll use that, you guys. So I'm putting a piece of wallpaper down on here. And what else? I have some. This has words and numbers on it. Let's try that out. I'll put it here. Like that. Hope you guys can see. I have some stuff in here. Let me go in here and see what I have. I have some paper. This has pink on it. So I'll go ahead and put that down. I'll put it there. And then I have this is like coffee dyed. Put it there. What else do I have? Yeah, so you're just going, oh look, this has some numbers and stuff. Maybe we'll do that. You can put it right on there too. You don't have to put it on the, you can put it right on there. Just like that. And maybe I want to put a pop of color. Or I can put, Oh, I'll show you what I used to do. Hold on. I'll show you. I hope I have them in here. I'm going to pull them out of my drawer. I hope I have them in here. I'm not really sure. Well, I do have some. Let me just check. Hold on. Oh, I do. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. This is very, very old. So, they do have stuff on the market. But I have this little jar here. This is, I'll tell you, was Prima Marketing. It was from, they're Prima Marketing flowers, mixed flowers. But this is very, very old. So, I don't even know how long I got it. But you can find these, or you can make them yourself too. But I was taking these little tiny little flowers and putting them on my little cluster, just like this. And I was just putting them down there. So if you have any like little paper flowers, tiny, 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 tiny little paper flowers, you can put them on your little cluster. Let me see. Like that. And then I'll do another one. So if you have other things that are focal points, even possibly like a stamped number or something, you can do that too. Like we did on this one. So I'm not sure that I have, oh, there's my mascot guy. I'm not sure that I have any stamped things here, but let's see. I do have this little piece of not cellophane. What's it called? Onion skin. I could put that right across there. I think I will use the glue stick though, because of the fact that I would like it to all go down so I could see all the colors underneath the onion skin from what's below it. There we go. And maybe I need a pop of color on there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look. Now I don't have any fabric in front of me. I could go over to the side of me and pull something out. And like I said, I don't even know what these scraps are. Haven't even looked at them in so long. I don't know what's here, honestly. I don't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what this is. Possibly this. Might work because it's pink. And it's bringing up a color. So that's really all that a cluster is. It's just some pieces of scrap. Look at this. Here's a number, you guys. Well, we can put that on there. Why not? Let's do that. I think this was a number. I'm not sure if this was in the 100-day project. Excuse me. Or I did this for a Christmas thing. And I'll put this on here like this. And it's all glued down. This needs some more color, though. I see it's very, very bland. So, let me see what else I have here. I don't know. I'm just pulling out things and making such a mess. Which is what I do, you guys. Oh, here's some fabric. No, I don't really care for that. That's like a piece of lace, but I don't quite care for it. Here's a piece of pink. Something. And I'm just tearing it off and adding it somewhere on here. Like this. I'll add it here. Same sort of thing that you would do with a snippet roll, except for you're working in circles. Now, here's a piece of Florentine paper. I'm just going to cut out this little line on here, and I'll, whoopsie, let me see where I want him. Can I get him under there? Let me see. If I rip around him a little and he won't look so square, it might work. Okay, and put him there, and then I'm just going to put something on top of that to cover up that rough edge. And possibly I'll use a piece of paper of some sort. And here's something with numbers on it. I don't know what I'm going to use, you guys. I don't know. Oh, here's a piece of book page. What did I do there? That's okay. We'll use that. We'll use that. And put that right on top. Now, I'm just going to put a pop of color real quick up there. This was a piece of napkin that I used for a different project. I'm just ripping it up and putting it on there. Okay. I could put flowers on there. I could not. So now I don't have to. You don't have to. So now what I would do is take these. It's ripped off here. I would rip this off here. So now we have this now. I could leave it square. It could become a tuck. It could become anything. I could go around it more and give it more of a different kind of a cluster. Where it's all ripped on all sides. See that? Now, there's a cluster on top of this piece of paper. And that's exactly what a cluster is, you guys. It is your scraps put all in a pile. All in a pile and glued down onto a base. And that base can be whatever you want. And there we go. There's 2 clusters. I'm going to take a break from the camera for 1 minute. And I'm going to sew them together so you can see what they look like sewed. And that's basically what a cluster is. You can do it on this too. How many minutes have gone by? We only have 10 minutes left. So let me see if I could do one quickly. I don't know how my brain can work, if it's going to work that quickly, but let's try. Let's try it. Okay, so I'm going to, there's some fabric there. I'm going to put this down on the base here. On the base, I'll put it down like that. And then I'll put something else down. Maybe I should not put that first because it's same color in the same color family. Here, let's put this down. And put down these guys. Put it down right there. Then we'll go ahead and put this down over here. And then maybe we'll put this writing down. And I'm not really thinking, you guys. No, because it's only my scraps. And, I mean, you could put thought into this. You definitely could. You so definitely could. But I'm not really doing that. I'm just putting it down in kind of like a cluster type of a thing. And a cluster meaning it's all together. It's all meshed together in one big little area. One big little area. Isn't that an oxymoron if I've ever heard one? Okay. And then we'll put this down over here and put some Florentine paper on here. Let's see. We're going to get this over here and put that down over there. And it's okay if you cover things up. It doesn't really matter. It is a collage in some sort of way. It's a cluster. A collage cluster. That's what it is. And put this down over here, under here. And then possibly we'll get some pops of color from somewhere. Let me see. Let me see what I have under here. I don't really quite know. I'm looking, you guys. I'm looking. Oh, I have to breathe. I have to breathe. Okay. I have some more Florentine paper in here. Now, if you guys don't have Florentine paper, it's okay. I know that I have a lot in my stuff, but I have it because it's what I work with. So you don't have to have Florentine paper. You can have digitals. So I'm just going to, here's a rose. I'm going to just put the rose down there in the middle and call it a day. That's done. I think that one is done. So you can do focal points in the center too, you guys. And there we go. And this little cluster is done. I'm going to rip out around here like this. And I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew them together. So bear with me. And then I'll clean up my desk a little bit. And we'll see. We have a a few minutes left. I'll stop the timer. There's 8 minutes left. And we'll go and take a look in the book we were working in yesterday. And there you go. There's a cluster. So there's three clusters here. That's 1, 2, and I'll put the pictures in the end of the video. And 3. Okay? I'll be right back, my crafting buddies. Wait right there. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I sewed around them. This one was a little bit wet, so my needle kept getting stuck. That's okay. No big deal. All right, so this is what it looks like. I sewed some squares all around, and that's what a cluster is. And if you sew on it, you don't have to sew on it. Just make sure you glue your papers down good. I'm going to take these strings off here. And this is what this one looks like. Oops, there's more paper in here. And we'll go ahead and use this in the book so I could show you how to use it. Now, this is on flimsier paper, this one. And you honestly could just use it as a decoration. Give me 1 second. I'm taking the string off. So, you can use it as a decoration on a page. You can just put it on here with a stapler like that. You could do that. You can put it over here. You can use it as a little tuck. Maybe I wouldn't do it on such a thin piece of paper, however, or maybe just, if you just, here. We could do this and make it a little bit more smaller so that it's more sturdier. Okay, let me cut this off here. And then we can use this right here as a tuck in the book. And I'll do that now. And just put it in here. I'm just going to glue on one side of it. Let me see which one I want. Maybe I want this one. Yeah. We'll do this one. I'll just rip around it a little bit so it's not so big. There we go. And I'll just gonna glue right here on this side. Try and get it sturdy. And I'm just going to put it right here. There we go. And now we have a cluster where we made, I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna put this, where we made like a little tuck out of the cluster. And then here we have this one, and possibly we can put it somewhere else, and maybe I can make a little corner tuck. So I think I'll do that and just put it up here as a tuck up in the corner. Let me see. Let's see if that's where I actually want it. I think so. Or maybe over here. I can even do the tuck. I like it on this page because it has the roses. So I'll just go ahead and do that. I can make a side tuck, or I can make a little pocket, a corner tuck. I think I'll do a corner tuck. I'm going to just go ahead and glue this down here in a straight line. Whoopsie. Like this. Did I press start on my timer? I don't even know if I did. I did. I didn't. I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to put this right down here in the corner. So now it's like a little corner pocket tuck. See that? And then I think over here, what I'll do here is I'm going to use this and make a little belly band on this. That's what I think I'm going to do. And I'm just going to see if I have scissors here. I do. I'm going to take off this string off here. And we made this together, this little snippet. I'm just going to use it as a belly band in the book. And then I'm going to let you guys go till tomorrow. I'm going to put this right here and right here. So I just need to cut at this little stamp straight across, as straight as I can be. Check it out. And that worked. So I'm just going to glue at the top and at the bottom. And tomorrow we'll come back and I'll finish decorating this book up, and then we will do something else. It won't be very long before I'm finished decorating. Okay, so we have a belly band in here that we made from a snippet roll. We have a little corner pocket over here. I have something else to put in, but I don't have anything in front of me. A little pocket here from the little cluster. And then we have that little tuck that we made right here. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, my crafting buddies, for Friday. Day 94 is tomorrow. Day 93 was today. Happy crafting. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye for now.